Hello YouTube and people of the interwebs, welcome back to another Doctor Who news video. Now, in today's video, we're going to be discussing the now basically officially confirmed Doctor Who Christmas special, set to air of Christmas this year, so 2023. Now, I say Christmas special, straight off the bat, we're going to be upfront. We don't know if it's Christmas, it could be New Year's, but we know from filming photos, which we're going to go through today, that it's all set up and very festive. And we know how much Russell T Davies loved the Christmas slot back when he was showrunner from 2005 to 2010. So yeah, we're probably getting a Christmas special. Let's talk about it. Also going to be discussing a few questions which people sort of have, like common questions of, like, where is Ncuti Gatwa throughout most of this filming? Because we've only seen him a few times, but we've seen, like, Millie Gibson quite a bit. We've seen a bit of Gemma Redgrave as well, and other various characters and slug creatures and such. Anyway, in Bristol today, this picture sort of vibed somewhere. It is the 15th Doctor's TARDIS. It's got a slight repaint from 13 and 14. The 15th Doctor's TARDIS on the road where we have seen some filming before. Now, we presume this to be the road that Millie Gibson's character, Ruby Sunday, who, for those of you who don't know, is the new companion, it's the road that she lives on. The TARDIS is there, which is pretty cool. Now, we also saw from this image here that there was a big bus. So, yeah, well, our thoughts are along the right lines. This is set in London. And this big red bus has Millie Gibson on it. Scene begins with her exiting the bus, and as you can see from the short video I'm going to play in a second, she walks up the road towards what is presumably her house. Now, another thing quickly worth noting, which I find very, very interesting, pointed out by Ash Quantum Mania era at the Gallifrey, not Gallifrey, Gallifrey, maybe it's Gallifrey's twin planet. They say, for filming of Doctor Who Series 14, Frederick Place in Bristol has been renamed Minto Road, as mentioned in The Parting of the Ways. So yeah, this road that Ruby Sunday lives on is probably a nice little nod, or maybe a subconscious nod from Russell T Davies to Parting of the Ways, where Mickey says, "Have you tried the new pizza place on Minto Road?" Once again, this firmly cements where this scene takes place is London. I mean, the bus is a major giveaway anyway, but yeah, Minto Road is probably near the fictional Powell estate within the Doctor Who universe, which is pretty cool. The video that I showed a moment ago seems to depict Ruby seeing the TARDIS but not really taking any notice of it, and then she walks past it, sort of looks confused. But yeah, we've had a little bit more confirmation from certain tweets as what is actually happening. Doctor Who Filming Locations, who's a regular in these videos, go and give him a follow, says, the current scene, Ruby walks along the road and says Merry Christmas to Anita Dobson, who is this woman here. We've also seen her in filming before. She was announced way back in January as a guest character, which is pretty cool. Possibly playing Ruby's grandmother, something along those lines, or her carer, we don't really know. But yeah, Anita Dobson is wished a Merry Christmas by Ruby. She then looks the TARDIS up and down, as if she's never seen it before, and to be fair, that is probably the reaction most people would have. If you saw a police box, you'd walk past it and look slightly confused, and then just move on with your life, because it's just a police box, at least she thinks. We also saw from the same account this Doctor Who drone footage. I mean, yeah, there's getting some cool aerial establisher shots of this scene taking place, probably the bus leaving, which is pretty cool. Also, on the bus, I don't know whether this is dipping into sort of conspiracy theory Doctor Who territory, but pointed out by Jackson Temporalson, this bus says on it Triad Technology. Wait, Triad as in Silurian Triad, who knows? Silurian Triad, who knows? Is there going to be Silurians? Is this just a nice little hint, or is this just a complete coincidence, like Triad Technology? Maybe, I don't know, what if they combined Sea Devil technology, Silurian technology, human technology, and you have like a civil war for the planet or something. This is probably completely off the rails, and probably not this episode, but maybe it's setting something up for the future, because we do know that Russell loves to do that, as evidenced with he set up the Prime Minister being the Master, with the whole Saxon campaign way back. Yeah, later in the day, the TARDIS has now moved slightly onto the road, and Ruby comes out of her house, looks shocked at the TARDIS, goes up to it and around it. Think we've just seen Ruby's introduction to the TARDIS. Now, someone else posted this video to Twitter, which I'm going to play for you now. So yeah, that does appear to be Ruby's first reaction to the TARDIS, which is pretty cool. But the big question, right? Where on Earth is Ncuti Gatwa? Or maybe not on Earth. Ba-boom. Where is the 15th Doctor? They're filming Doctor Who, but the Doctor's nowhere to be seen. We've only seen Ncuti for one day of shooting, and that was these really blurry pictures where he's got like a cool orange coat on. Now, we do know he has been shooting other bits and bobs, because they've said in Doctor Who magazine, and they've also released these pictures back in December of his, well, one of the variations of his costume, because it's almost definite, well, no, it is definite that he's getting costume variations. Who knows, maybe for the Christmas episode he'll go with a red outfit inspired like Santa Claus sort of thing. I think he'd suit a hat. Now, there are possible rumours and leaks about him having a hat anyway, but yeah, a hat for the 15th Doctor. I'm never going to stop getting confused by this. The new David Tennant incarnation has messed up the numbering in my head. But yeah, I think the simple answer to where Ncuti Gatwa is he's still busy up filming Sex Education for Netflix. Now, we'll notice at the moment he doesn't have his moustache, and he usually doesn't have the moustache when he's playing Eric from Sex Education. He had it for when he was playing Ken in the Barbie movie way back. But yeah, I think his schedule is still blocked up, and I think Sex Education was supposed to finish a while back, but I think contractually he's obliged to finish the project, and it's getting pushed further and further back, meaning this Doctor Who filming is desperately trying to shoot everything without him in. Now, it's a bit bizarre that the Doctor's not there for Ruby's entrance to the TARDIS. Maybe he's inside the TARDIS, and that's how they're going to get around it. Like, Ruby goes into the TARDIS, he's like, go check around, she runs back outside, all of that jazz. We don't really know. Maybe they're going to green screen him or CGI him somehow into one or two of these scenes if he's only there for a few shots, but I don't know how well that would look, and I don't know. Fingers crossed Ncuti shows up on set sometime soon. Anyway, that does bring us to the end of today's video. As ever, if you did enjoy, please do remember to like, comment, subscribe. Please do interact with the video, because it really helps me out a lot, and it allows me to keep this as my sort of part-time job while I'm studying at uni. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.